Go! Go! Oh, fuck! No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! OBS, please stop disconnecting. Please, God, I cannot have this again. War flashbacks! War flashbacks! No! No! Hold on a second. How is it still disconnecting when I'm hardwired into it? Oh, God, no. Please stop disconnecting. Please stop disconnecting, please. I am so tired. Please stop dropping. Hello, Cadence! I don't know why YouTube hates me today. I don't know why it hates me today. It seems to be dropping again. Please stop dropping. I am hardwired into the modem. It should not be dropping! Ah! Okay, let me change the URL and make sure that it is bound to the IP. It looks like it is bound to the IP. Good. So hopefully that works. I am so scared. Oh my God. It has dropped for the first time in like a week. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Let's just hope it doesn't drop again. And if it does, then I'm gonna be very sad. But let's hope it doesn't drop again. I changed the YouTube URL to the backup. It was giving me issues. So I decided to switch to a different URL, like from the backup to the main, and then the main to the backup. So hopefully it doesn't die. Oh, I'm sorry, Cadence. I'm sorry you're upset. I hope you have a better day. I am dressed up specially for today's stream, just like a Pokemon. As you can see, I'm just throwing more ribbons on, like a Pokemon evolution. But I hope whatever is going on resolves itself. I don't blame you one bit for being upset. Things have been kind of upsetting in general lately. I haven't slept very well in like 4 days, so I'm a little bit sleep deprived, but I've been making really good progress on the script, so that is something I'm excited about. おはようございます。8日。今日はね、本当にごめんなさいね。今日はね、OBS はなんか消えちゃうかも。だからね、今日の配信どうかやめられないで。I don't want it to cut out again. でも8日は元気。今日じゃなくて明後日は僕の誕生日だよ。1月24日僕の誕生日。僕はもう一回18歳になる。僕は永遠の18歳だよ。ティーネイジャーだよ。Hello also to everybody at Twitch. Everybody who's lurking at Twitch, hello. I am still trying to dual stream. I really hope nothing bad happens to OBS. If it does, I will be very sad, and I will have to troubleshoot it before my birthday. But hello over at Twitch. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Normally I don't stream on Thursdays, so it may be a little confusing if you're not used to my schedule. Normally I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, but due to the lack of sleep, the poor sleep in general, I switched it from Monday to Tuesday so I can give myself like a day off on Monday. But unfortunately, I've been dealing with a touch of insomnia, and because of that, every single day has been like a bad sleep day this week. And I really hope it stops soon, because I would like to sleep normally. But like I said, in spite of that, I am actually making really good progress on the script. The common route is entirely done. One character route is halfway done. After that, I just have 2 more character routes. I can do it, Chad. I can do it. If I did the common route and an entire character route in January, I can do 2 more character routes in February. I can do it. Very exciting. Very exciting. I cannot show you the script for obvious reasons, it would spoil a lot of the game, a lot of the story would get spoiled, but you will have to trust me in that it is a very exciting and spicy kind of script. There are no H scenes, but there's like lots of sloppy making out and kissing and stuff like that. So that's like almost as good. Almost as good. I decided not to make this game R18 because, like, ironically, I feel like people like the almost R18 but not R18 games more than they like the actual R18 games. It's too spicy for them. It's too spicy. R18 is too spicy. So they have to have R17 instead. So I don't know, whatever makes them happy. And also, the voice actors, I want to make sure the voice actors are comfortable as well. I'm still waiting to hear back with the emails. I'm still waiting. I have contracts that are ready to go. I just need them to be signed, but they cannot be signed until the script is done and the payment is ready, of course. So I am working really hard to finish the script ASAP, and then when the script is done, that means the crowdfund can begin. And once the crowdfund can begin, that means quicker to get funding, quicker to pay the voice actors, the sooner the contracts are signed. So I think my next step is to finish the script and then get that back. Who's the person in the chat? Because I don't know what they said. I only know English. I don't know Japanese. The person in the chat is Hachinichi, or 8 days, and they said good morning. They said good morning because I believe it's morning in Japan, I believe. But they said good morning. So yes, they just said hello. I do have a couple of Japanese viewers. いろいろな見る人は日本人かもね。まあ全員はアメリカ人じゃないよ。時々、日本人が来るよ。僕はすごく嬉しいから、これで僕は日本語を練習できるよ。これは練習の方法だよ。I'm really happy when we have Japanese viewers because that means I get to practice. I get to practice my Japanese. Hello, Ijitsu. Hello. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. I want to warn you. OBS is giving me some trouble today, so I am hoping very, very, very hard that it will not drop on me again. If it does drop on me, I will be very upset. But hopefully it will not drop again. It should not drop. It's bound to the IP. There's no reason for it to drop. I am hardwired into the modem. There's no reason for it to drop. It should not drop. But I will look into it tomorrow. Tomorrow I will look into it. Before my birthday, I want this to be solved because I absolutely should not be dropping. But anyway, how are you, Ijitsu? Hello, TYVIZ. How are you? I still don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. But how are both of you? How are you doing? I was talking a little bit about this before, but I'm dealing with a little bit of insomnia right now, so I'm quite tired. I'm pretty sleep deprived. I don't know why exactly. Maybe because it's been a rough week. I've gone through so much this week. But regardless, I am excited for my birthday. I'm excited to make more progress on the script. I'm making very good progress on the script. I'm about, I want to say about 40% done with the script. 40% done. And I am confident that I will be able to finish it in February. Should not be a problem. If I buckle down and work hard, it should not be a problem. Because writing is my specialty. Specialty. Let me get a real quick sip of water. I just got out of the shower, so I'm quite warm right now. Let me get a real quick sip of water. I hear in Japan, it's customary to drink milk after a bath. 日本にはね、お風呂の後には牛乳を飲む本当に人が するかな？お風呂の後で牛乳を飲むなんて、本当かな？みんな本当にそうするかな？ Do people actually do that? Do they drink milk after a bath? I have discovered this new drink. It is a yogurt drink. I don't know what it is. It's Korean. But it has like My Melody and Kuromi on it. And it's really good. It's like a little tangy, but it's really good. I like to have it after a bath. It's very refreshing. They have it on sale at my local supermarket, but I rarely get to go to the supermarket. Rarely, so I don't get to pick it up too often. Let's see. You are also making a visual novel. Wow! Congratulations. Good job. I wish you the best of luck. Hello, Starcene. Hello. Welcome. I'm just gonna I want to put a note in the chat so I don't have to keep repeating myself. OBS is being mean. I hope for no more drops. There we go. I'm gonna pin this so everybody knows OBS is being mean to me today, and if we drop, it is not my fault. It is not my fault. I should not be dropping, but if I do, it's not my fault because I'm hardwired and I did everything right. Yeah. But that sounds very exciting, Cadence. You're making a visual novel. I hope it is a complete success. I don't know how to use Ren'Py either, honestly. I tried, but I never learned how to use Ren'Py. I never learned how to use Ren'Py. So I just hired 2 different programmers, and the first one was a flake and took the money and ran, essentially. But the second one is very reliable and very dependable. And I'm gonna use them again. I'm gonna hire them again for this upcoming one. Sometimes I think about it and I think maybe I bit off more than I can chew. Maybe it's too much for me. What am I doing? I'm just a little bear. Making a visual novel is too much for me. But then I have to remember that I already made 1, so I should probably be able to make 2, right? Now that I have experience under my belt. Right? I mean, let's be honest, it was a miracle that first one came out at all, you know? I think, but the point is, I didn't know how to use Ren'Py. I still don't know how to use Ren'Py or Ren'Py. Ren'Py? I don't know. I still don't know how to use Ren'Py. So instead, I hired somebody to do it for me. Because I don't know how to program. I don't know how to program. What is Python? What is CSS? What is HTML? I don't know any of this. But I do know how to write a script. Don't you dare, OBS! Don't you dare! Okay. Seems to have calmed down. Okay, so I know how to write a script, and I know how to direct, and I know how to produce and do all that behind the scenes stuff, so that I can do. But I can't do the programming, and I can't do the art. Ren'Py, the easiest one to get into. I know it is, and I know it has like a whole tutorial, but I still found it too hard. My friend Irina, she knows how to use Ren'Py. She knows how to. She coded her own visual novel. That's super cool. I don't know how to do that. All I do is write and tell people how to say the line, which is honestly the fun part, I think. Aside from writing, I think directing the voice actors is the most fun part. I just need them to get back to me, but I will reach out once the script is done and once I have the funding. Hopefully in like the first week of March. I'm hoping in the first week of March. I'll reach out to everybody and I'll say, hey, here's the money, here's the script. Let me throw some money at you. Can we please continue? Because everybody said yes already. Everybody already said yes. But they haven't gotten back to me. So I'm very nervous. Hello, hello, K. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, K. Hello, you are the first Twitch viewer. Thank you for coming. Normally, I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, but just for today, I'm streaming on Thursday. But I do have a very special stream on Saturday. I'm streaming at 10 a.m. for my birthday, so please come if you can. Come if you can, I would appreciate it. I tried to add a schedule to Twitch, but for some reason it wouldn't let me upload a schedule to Twitch, and I barely know how to use Twitch. I'm not monetized yet, or ever actually. I've never been monetized. I've never been monetized on YouTube. I've never been monetized on Twitch. But when I reach like Twitch partner, I think then I can have fun redeems for Twitch. And for YouTube, if I am ever monetized, then I can have super chats and members only streams and stuff like that. But I don't think I will ever get monetized because I've been streaming for like close to 5 years now. Close to 5 years. And if I'm not YouTube partner by now, I don't think I'll ever be. Oh well. I mean, it's not like the end of the world. It just would have been nice. It just would have been nice. Yeah. I still need like 1,500 more watch hours. I'm like exactly at the halfway point for watch hours. But if I haven't gotten there by now, I don't think I'm going to. But I would love to do like members only streams and fun redeems and stuff like that. But it looks like it's not in the cards. Anyway, I'm more branching into visual novel development more than I am VTubing at the moment anyway. But I'm not gonna stop VTubing. Relax, I will VTube forever and ever. Alright, I think I'm all caught up with chat. I think so. In case I forgot, anybody in chat, how are you? How was your day? What are you doing? What are you up to? I am trying to figure out what cake to get for my birthday. I kind of want the strawberry shortcake. They have like a strawberry deluxe cake, but they also have a chocolate kind of coffee flavor, which is very mature. I think coffee flavored anything is very mature. But they also have a black forest cake, which I've never tried. But it's a Korean bakery, so maybe they don't do chocolate flavor as well. I don't know. I just read online that because of the sponge cake is so delicate, it doesn't hold chocolate flavor very well. I don't know. I know that's such a spoiled thing to say, to debate what cake I'll get. But I figure it's my birthday, so I'm allowed to be a little bit spoiled. Oh, before I forget, there is a hashtag you can use. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it on Twitch as well. There is a hashtag, Merry Birthday Kumakko. You can use this to leave messages, and I will read them out loud on my birthday. There you go. If anybody wants to use that hashtag, you are welcome to, because so far nobody has used that hashtag. But you are welcome to leave marshmallows or gimmicks or strawberries, whatever you call them, on my marshmallow or my straw page. You are welcome to. That would be wonderful. I mean, I guess when somebody doesn't text back, I kind of empathize because I had something similar with my father not texting back. But I think the best thing is to try and contact them, and if they don't, then all you can really do is wait. I'm sorry you're going through that, Cadence, but at the same time, let's maybe try and keep it on the track of the conversation, please. On topic. But I am very sorry you're going through that. But from my experience, the best thing to do is reach out once and then wait. You don't want to overload somebody with a million texts. But that's just me. If I ever see like 5,000 texts, I don't want to read them. I don't want to open them, you know? I find it overwhelming, personally. But anyway, today we are playing Koi Choco. We are playing恋と選挙とチョコレート. Love, election, and chocolate. It is a low-key kind of moe game. Oh, hold on. Let me link the marshmallow for Twitch as well. Anyway, it is a very sweet little moe game. We're gonna play it. We're gonna see if we can hopefully stop the cooking club from disbanding. That would be wonderful if we stop it from disbanding. Okay, there it is on Twitch, and there it is on YouTube. Why don't we get started now? But I'm always here if anybody wants to chat throughout the game. Just try and keep it mostly on topic. Whoops! Oh no, I fell behind the register. That's what it looks like. Okay. It looks like I fell. Okay, here we are. It looks like I fell behind the register. Okay,恋と選挙とチョコレート. Let us hope that OBS is not being a butt. Sprite. Okay, let's pull it up. No! Why is it being mean? Stop being mean. Please work. Okay. I had to manually fix it. That's fine. Here we are. Okay, so the last time we were campaigning for the election. Yes. Though my day-to-day life has changed drastically, one thing has remained the same. My morning routine. We meet up with Nii-chan at the usual spot before heading to school.
さてと、今日は朝からやることたくさんあるわよ。講演会の結成準備ね。
Wait, what? How did you know?
ええ、昨日帰ってから千里とメールのやり取りした時に教えてもらったの。
Oh, we also learned that Mifuyu was held back a grade, and she is currently in charge of writing our speech. Let me get a sip of water. I just heard about it myself this morning. Man, election experts are on a whole different level. By creating a supporters association, we can take the effective clubs under our wing. It's a strategy I never would have thought of. I mean, I didn't even know supporters associations were a thing.
でも、運営とか管理とか大変そうだけど、大丈夫かしら。そう？機能しないならしないでもいいのよ。最低限、昨日の署名と同じ効果が得られればいいわけだし。
So we're just using the supporters association as a shackle to make them keep their word?
そういうこと。
That seems a little disingenuous. He really has thought of everything, huh? I'm impressed.
感心してないで、あんたももう少し物事を深く考えた方がいいんじゃない？
No, I shouldn't. Yes, you should! Yes, you absolutely should. Whatever. An empty head is easy to carry, as they say.
あんたね、言ってて情けなくない？
Yeah. Where's your sense of pride? Not really. You're the brains of this outfit, not me.
それはそうだけど、結城が一人で判断しなきゃダメな時だってあるんだからね。
I still don't know why Chisato didn't run instead for the student council president. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
でも、その方がいい結果が出るかもしれないわね。ゆうくんは土壇場が強いから。
Thank you, Nii-chan. I knew you'd understand. That's not a good strategy!
もう、美冬はすぐ結城を甘やかすんだから。
That's not a good strategy. You need to be prepared and work on it a little bit each day.
千里が厳しすぎるのよ。まあ、いろいろ期待かけたいのはわかるけど。ね。美冬
Oh, it's so cute. 照れちゃって。
千里も早く素直にならないと誰かにゆうくん取られちゃうわよ。
Ooh, Mifuyu! Are we gonna go on Mifuyu's route?
違うわよ。別に私は全然素直だもん。
She's just a little tsundere. She's a little tsundere. It's so cute.
へー。
Grinning, Nii-chan starts walking faster.
違う。本当に違うんだから。
She's so cute, little tsundere. Chisato gives Chase a beat later. Alright, time to start a new day. And as I watch the two of them goof off, I hasten my pace as well. Morning.
おはよう。おはよう。いたいた。
As soon as we greet the room, Chisato speeds off in the opposite direction of her desk.
あ、おはよう、千里。
Miaru! Miaru is best girl! The bestest girl! She truly is. I'm sad she doesn't have a round.
住吉さん、おはようですぞ。
おはよう、見えるにガレージ。
I still don't like... Wait, what? Why did they translate it like that? I was gonna say I still don't like Reiji, but why didn't they just say good morning, Miaru and garage? Why didn't they just say that?
おはよう、見えるにガレージ。
Whatever. That's a small
ど
thing.
うしたの？カバンも置かないで。ちょっと見えるとガレージに頼みがあってね。私たちに？
おお、もちろんお引き受けいたしますぞ。
いや、まだ要件言ってないんだけど。ほら、ゆうきとみ冬もこっち来て。
Summoned by Chisato, Mii-chan and I joined the circle of conversation.
木場さん、大島くん、おはよ
う。おはようですぞ、木場さん、大島氏。
よ。
二人ともおはよう。それで頼みって？あ、うん、実はね、東雲に名指しされたクラブを中心に講演会を結成しようと思ってるのよ。
I was just thinking of all the effort that must go into like researching how student clubs work because I don't know how any of this works.
講演会ですと。
そう、講演会。文字通り有機を後方から支援する会よ。なんとなくのイメージはつかめたけど、
なんだかとても忙しくて大変そうな気がするのですぞ。
What is this face? It's so cursed.
そうでもないわよ。会の人たちに最低限お願いするのは有機への投票。これ、それなら、
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to cut her off! I didn't mean to cut you off, Chisato.
わざわざ講演会など作る必要性は感じられないのですぞ。
Well, you know we're serious about winning, right?
もちろんですぞ。
Okay, well thank you, Cadence. I appreciate it.
そうじゃなきゃ応援しないわよ。
And if I make it through the primary, I'm gonna have to compete with the head treasurer and general manager, right?
それは当然よね。その時、向こうは当たり前のように持ってる組織が私たちにはないの。
That's why we need this.
確かにその通りですぞ。
そこで講演会なのよ。バックについてる組織が公にあるってだけで箔がつくのよ。
It's like a built-in fan base, I think.
なるほどね。
Thank you, Cadence. I appreciate it. Even if it's just for show, we absolutely need it.
わかりましたぞ。ぜひ講演会に入らせていただくのですぞ。
いや、入ってもらうのは必須条件で、二人にお願いしたいのはもう一段上のところにあるのよ。
Get your whole club to join. Get your Fujoshi club and get your Garage Kid club. Get them all to join. This is totally not a pyramid scheme. As they blink in confusion, Chisato explains her true objective.
二人には講演会の会長と副会長をやってもらいたいの。会長と？
I vote Miyaru as the president.
副会長ですと。
The teacher? Where's the teacher? I don't know which one is the teacher.
そう、二人に音を
This
取
one?
ってもらいたいの。
I don't think he's the
新しい対象クラ
teacher.
ブを仕切ってほしいのよ。
I don't think he's the teacher. He's wearing the same student uniform as everybody else. He looks kind of like tired. The two falter at the sudden proposal. Oh no, come on. Admittedly, it's not exactly the sort of thing someone signs up for with zero hesitation.
ね、お願い。講演会を任せられるの二人しかいないのよ。
お願いします。
会長副会長となるとさすがに投票だけすればいいってわけにはいかなくなるんでしょ。
Please.
そうね。まずは各クラブを回ってもらって講演会を立ち上げてもらう必要があるわ。
This is a lot of work.
それは住吉さんや大島氏の役割なのでは。
Just so we can like have snacks in the club room. If we're involved, it'll look like we're forcing you all into it out of obligation. Aren't you, though? Kind
あ
of?
くまでも周辺からの盛り上がりで結成されたってことにしたいのよ。なるほどね。勝手連みたいな体裁にしたいわけか。
Oh my god, is this astroturfing? When you like fake a grassroots movement? Basically. He's so ugly. Garage murmurs fretfully to himself, his propellers spinning. Please don't make those sounds in public.
二人ともお願い。この講演会が絶対結城の選挙を左右する存在になるの。だからお願い。私からもお願いするわ。二人の力を貸してほしいの。
I really need you guys. The three of us bow to them in desperation.
ガレージどうする？
You need to rally your fujoshis. Please
難し
stop.
い問題ですぞ。住吉さんのお願いとあれば断る選択肢など本来ないのですが。
Why? What do you have to lose?
責任とか時間とかね。
Aww.
自分のクラブだって面倒見なきゃ。そうだ。
What?
どうされました有明氏。
いいこと思いついた。
Oh, she's so cute. With the mischievous grin, Ariake tugs the garage a few steps away from us.
どう？
ほう。
After they whisper to each other for a few seconds, they walk back over to us.
どう？結論出た？引き受けてもいいかなってことでガレージとはまとまったんだけど。
But
一つ条件があるのですぞ。
条件？どんな？予備選挙のブースで物販させてほしいの。
hell yeah! Sell your garage kits! Sell your dojinshi!
物販？そう、うちは同人誌。
Yeah!
ガレージのところはフィギュアやガレージキット売らせてほしいのよ。
That's great. Everybody wins. Dojinshi. As in, you know, seme and uke stuff. How do you know what that means? Buddy, how do you know what that means, Yuki? How do you know what semes and ukes are, huh? I know what they are because I'm a fujoshi.
もちろん。
No hesitation whatsoever. I don't know. Will it impact my campaign if I sell hentai at the booth? Of course not. I can't imagine it being a net positive. What do you think, Chisato?
どうするも何も全然問題ないでしょ。むしろこっちからお願いしたいくらいだわ。
Huh? Seriously? Maji.
ブースの注目度が上がるわ。本やフィギュア目当てで来る人が結城に投票してくれるようになるかもしれないし。
Yes! We're getting the otaku vote!
じゃあ OK ってことでいいのかな。もちろんよ。講演会の方も合わせてよろしく頼むわ。
分かっておりますぞ。引き受けると決まった以上、全身全霊をかけて住吉さんのために頑張るのですぞ。
Hey, I'm the one who's running here.
どっちでもいいじゃない。細かいことは気にしないの。
She pulls the strings from the shadows, maybe.
でもよかったわ。二人が引き受けてくれて。それともう一つ見えるにお願いがあるんだけど。
Yeah, it's a boost. It's a good thing. It gets more publicity. Miyaru, I need you to draw more dojinshi.
いいわ。ここまで来たらお願い事の一つや二つドンと来いよ。ありがとう見える。で、そのお願いなんだけどね。
I need you to draw BL dojinshi. Chisato takes Miyaru by the hand and drags her away. And then they start whispering to each other. とか、すんと。Please tell me she's asking her to draw dojinshi, please. The warning bell rings in the middle of their plotting.
で、大丈夫かな。大丈夫。きっちり手配しておくから。
I'm so sad Miyaru doesn't get more of a character development. Not BL, boo! Boo! After their conversation ends, Chisato walks back over.
授業が始まっちゃうんで、講演会についての具体的な話は次の休み時間にするから。
了解ですぞ。
私も了解。
And so we all head off to our desks. These guys again. At lunch, after grabbing a bite, we all split up and run around gathering signatures from old classmates. For the most part, everyone's working separately, but...
次は誰のところ行こっか。
Chisato and I are working together. We were in the same class last year, and every year before that, so really, this was inevitable.
ちょっと勇気、ちゃんと考えてる？
I was thinking about the campaign. Yeah, let's see. I hastily peer at the class register she's holding.
ミケなら署名してくれるんじゃない？
I'm sorry, as an American, I just want to read it as Mike. I bet Mike would give us her signature. Mike? Alright, her. Mike is the nickname of the classmate we had last year. She isn't drop dead gorgeous or anything. Wow! But she had a charming smile. Don't ever say that about someone.
ミケは確か調理専攻科だったわよね。
Was she?
そうよ。ミケは慶徳生だから進学科には進級しないし。
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot she was financial aid. After combing back through my memories, I finally remember. In our first year class, there wasn't much distinction between fin aides and regular students at all. That being said, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows from the outset. Fin aid students most certainly faced discrimination and bullying. And it was none other than Chisato who changed that.
ほら、何ポケットしてるの？ミケのクラスに行くわよ。
Oh, okay. Getting back to reality, I followed Chisato to Mike's classroom. I need to know how she stopped the bullying. We opened the door and peered inside.
いたいた。
I know they had to reuse assets, but it's funny that it's just the same classroom. Oh, I see her. Does she get a Sprite? Following Chisato's gaze, I see Mike standing with a group of girls, eating lunch with their desks pushed together. Did she get a haircut?
ミケ！
Oh. Mike looks up in surprise. Chisato jogs over to her.
ミケ、久しぶり。千里、どうしたの？
So she does have a voice, but no Sprite.
ミケにお願いがあって。お願い？そう。ほら、ゆうき、こっち。
I'm coming. She waves me over, so I enter the room.
あら、大島くんも。さすがは千里の所有物。
所有物なんて。I'm telling you, I'm not.
でも大島くんも久しぶりだね。
Yeah, no kidding, am I right?
それで千里、私にお願いって何？
Hey, Pumpkin, I'm glad you made it. We just started playing not too long ago.
実はね、今度の生徒会長選に結城が立候補したのよ。へえ、そうなんだ。で、何を売るの？違うわよ。物販目的で出るんじゃないの。勝つために出たの。
We're selling dojinshi and figures.
勝つためって、千里の冗談にしては面白くないわね。冗談じゃないわよ。私たちはマジで生徒会長を目指してるの。
Will we win? I don't know.
マジで？
マジ。本当だよ。
マジよ。それでミケにお願いってのはこれ。
Chisato pulls out a signature sheet and holds it up.
ああ、なるほど。大島くんに投票しろってことか。
Please.
そうなの。今は確実に計算できる票が1票でも欲しいの。お願いミケ、協力して。
It would really mean a lot to us. We're serious about this. Together, Chisato and I bow to Mike.
大島くん、キャラが少し変わったね。
Huh? I have?
もうちょっと冷静っていうか暴走気味の千里を抑えるタイプだと思ってたんだけど、今は一緒に熱くなってる。
That's because we're on her route. Oh. She has a point. Thank you for the heart. I'm always the guy who brushes off Chisato's insanity. And at the start of all this, that was my first reaction, but... Oh, thank you for all the little hearts and the smiley faces and the confetti. This time, I'm fully committed.
そっか。
She looks impressed, and then she swipes the paper from Chisato's hand.
これに署名すればいいんでしょ？じゃあ、結城に1票入れてくれるの？大島くんの真剣な顔を見せられるとね。旧友として協力しないわけにはいかないじゃない？
Aw, thanks!
持つべきものは友達ね、やっぱり。これでよしっと。ああ、そうだ。ブチもよかったら協力してくんない？
After she signs, Mike turns the spotlight to a girl sitting with her.
私。
Oh my god, what a cute voice! What a cute voice for a non-sprite character.
うん。別に投票する人決めてるわけじゃないんでしょ？そうだけど。
She's not enthusiastic. This butchie girl looks at us fearfully.
あなたはミケの友達ね。私たちの話は聞いてた？はい。一応。そう。だったらあなたにも協力お願いしたいんだけど、ダメかな？Totally
understandable if you'd rather not. She's acting kind of weird. Almost like she's afraid of something in the room. Ill omen. What? What is it? Uh-oh. The instant I turn around, a whole bunch of people hastily stop looking at me. Uh-oh. I guess I should have expected to draw attention, seeing as I'm some random guy asking for signatures for the presidential election. But somehow it feels like there's more to this than that. Like there's some kind of negative nuance, or possibly even hostile intent.
なんだか空気が悪いわね。
Oh yeah, we finally read the room.
すみません、すみません。
Oh no, she's worried about like retribution, or like retaliation.
なんであなたが謝るの？
What is going on? Butchie hangs her head and shrinks into herself. And as silence falls over us, I overhear some other people in the room.
慶徳がいい気になって選挙とか言ってるぞ。
Shut up! It's a democracy. Everybody can vote. Shut up.
金払ってねえのに選挙権はあるんだな。
They do pay. They just need help.
つうか、あいつら何なんだ？慶徳なのか？
Can we kick their butt? Can we kick their butt, chat? I hate that.
財務部が勝つの決まってんのに必死こいて署名とかバカじゃねえの？
バカじゃねえのうるさいね! The same old finite discrimination all over again. Fire roars up in my gut. Kick his butt! Kick his butt! Kick his butt! Kick his ass! Yeah! Get mad! Get mad! She sometimes feels the same because she starts glaring around at everyone.
やめて、千里。え？いつものことだから変にことを大きくしないで。
But that's exactly why you need to call it out or they'll never stop.
でも言いたい人には言わせておけばいいの。こっちが何もリアクションしなければそれで終わりだから。
You want a gray rock I see.
ミケ。
Still, I would much rather call them out. It's unacceptable. Somehow, Mike convinces Chisato to hold herself back. Frankly, if she was part of this class, she would have blown up regardless of Mike's opinion. I know, because that was exactly what she did during our first year. But this year, we're in different classes. She could tear into them here now, but she wouldn't be around if anything were to happen later. Aww. I don't think so. I don't think it would make things worse. Ultimately, it would only make things worse for Mika and the other Fin aides. And I know Chisato understands that.
ごめんね、我慢させちゃって。でもね、去年のクラスが特別だったの。これが普通なの。この学園の普通の姿なの。
Come on, if you call it out, if you call the bullies out to their face, Hopefully that would help.
それでもね、ブチに言わせればこのクラスでもずいぶんマシなんだって。1年の時はひどいいじめにあって退学まで考えたらしいから。
No, Butchie! Oh no, she's crying. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no.
ああ、ブチ泣かないの。大丈夫だから。私が一緒にいるでしょ。
Oh, oh. As Butchie-san's eyes fills with tears, Mika hastily consoles her. Oh no, the next thing I know, 2 male students walk up to us.
お前ら大丈夫か？
大丈夫、大丈夫。
そっか。ならいいんだけど。
Well, you two are nice. Despite their brusque behavior, it's clear they're worried about Mika and Butchie. My first reaction is, thank God there are some regular students that aren't classist. But no, those two are probably Finades as well. In Takafuji's specialized programs, there's a much higher percentage of Finade students, but apparently this doesn't reduce the amount of bullying and discrimination. Finade students form their own cliques, drawing a line between themselves and the regular students. The two groups never interact. And that creates a breeding ground for discrimination.
ゆうき、行きましょう。
What? But Butchie-san still hasn't signed our sheet.
行くわよ。
She's not going to. But I would make that a point in your campaign to stop the bullying and the harassment and the classism. Okay. I guess we'll only cause problems for Mika if we overstay our welcome.
じゃあミケ、署名ありがとね。私たち次に行くわ。あ、うん。なんかごめんね千里。それと大島くん、選挙頑張ってね。
Thanks, and thank you for your signature.
またね、ミケ。
Waving goodbye, we step out into the hall. That was sad. I know, that's how I feel too. Instantly, Chisato grimaces bitterly. I'm proud of you for holding back.
仕方がないじゃない。ミケたちを困らせるわけにはいかないわ。
Yeah.
私、高藤学園は大好きだけど、大嫌い。
I understand. Chisato shakes with rage. And I understand exactly how she feels. This is such a whiplash! Today we only managed to collect 29 signatures total, huh? After school, we meet up in the club room and tally up our signatures, but the number's a lot lower than I'd hoped.
初日の数から考えるとちょっと物足りないわね。
すみません。
No!
一人も署名してもらえませんでした。
Really, Obito? Really? How about you and Yuki go to the Fujoshi Club?
私も。
No, it's okay. You tried, baby girl. You tried.
まあ、みちるやゆめはクラス以外につてがないから仕方がないとしても。私たち2年生の成績が今一つね。
Chisato and I got 9, Mi-chan got 4, and the monkeys got exactly 1.
あんたたち、本当は友達いないんじゃないの？そんなことないってば。いっぱいいるよ。
Then how is it you only brought in 1 signature today? I know you suck at explaining things, but surely your friends would be willing to sign it anyway, right?
それは。
Don't put them on the spot, come on.
だってまあまあ2人を責めても票は増えないのですよ。ここのところは一つのんちゃんの顔に免じて2人を許してあげてほしいのです。稼ぎ頭ののんちゃんにそう言われると許さないわけにはいかないか。
Yeah, she did bring in the other 15 on her own. Even for a third year, I feel like her network of friends is abnormally large. How does she manage to get so many signatures every day? She doesn't use one of her weird inventions to threaten them into it, does she?
のんちゃんの顔をじっと見つめてますが、どうかしましたか？
Huh?
わかったのです。のんちゃんの美貌に見惚れていたのですね。
Exactly, that's exactly what I was doing. No, I was not. I was just wondering how you managed to get so many signatures.
それはつまりのんちゃんが洗脳マシーンとか催眠マシーンとかを使って不正に署名を獲得したのではないかと疑っているわけですね。
I mean, yes. No, I wouldn't go that far. Just wondering if you had a secret tool up your sleeve.
そういう機会は技術者として魅力的なのですが、署名は普通にお願いしてゲットしたのです。
Nobody can turn her down. Right, of course. Sorry for doubting you.
いえいえ、実は選挙に突入する際、技術的興味から密かに催眠マシーンの制作を検討したのですよ。
Girl, no! What, for real?
マジなのです。検討した結果、技術的には十分制作可能だと分かりました。
You do? Well, hot damn! That's one way to make sure we win.
いえ、残念なのですが、どうやっても勝てませんので、制作は断念したのです。
How come? I thought you said you have the technology.
技術的には可能ですが、完成は1ヶ月後になるのです。
Oh.
選挙が終わった後に完成しても無意味なのですよ。何より倫理的にも問題があるのです。
Yeah, that's the first issue with it. That is unethical. Don't worry about it, Pumpkin. It's fine. Don't worry one bit. It's a chill, relaxing kind of stream today. Do not worry. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better. Chat, I command all of you to feel better. And that includes me too. Oh yeah, of course.
でも大丈夫です。正々堂々と戦えば、きっとゆうちゃんは勝てると思うのです。
Right, yeah, it's wrong to cheat. Feels like Nonchan just witnessed me at my scummiest, and I'm not proud of it.
それじゃ、今日の本題に入るわよ。
The next thing I know, she's just standing at the whiteboard, scribbling with a dry erase marker. Today's topic, election funding! Oh my god, that's me. That's me trying to raise funds for my eroge. Not eroge, otome game. Election funding? Yeah, I started seeing you feel better, okay?
そう、選挙資金。今は私物の持ち出しくらいでなんとかなってるけど、本選に進むとどうしてもまとまったお金が必要になるわ。
Yeah, this is literally me on my otome game right now.
どのくらい必要になるのですか？ How much なのです。最低3万。できれば5万は用立てたいわね。
Yeah, I'm learning budgeting with Chisato, everybody. It's very important.
そのくらいだったら部費を使えばいいんじゃないんですか？
部費はあくまでも部の活動資金だから、選挙目的に使うと流用とみなされてしまうわ。でもそんなのこっそり使えばわからないんじゃない？
Girl, no, you cannot embezzle funds.
そうそう、お菓子を買ったことにしてさ。
No.
バレたら即刻当選取り消しよ。しかもその精査をするのは
Yep,
財
Satsuki.
よね。その通り。向こうだって落選したら必死に調べるだろうから、バレる可能性は少なくないと思うのよ。
Well, just sell your dojinshi and sell your figurines. Which means we need to get the money from somewhere else. And how do we do that?
うん、まずは
She spins around and writes a bullet point on the board. You need to have incentives and rewards. Out of pocket. What, like we all pool our money together?
そう。一人5000円出してくれれば4万になるわ。
I mean, that's not bad, but I also don't have 5,000 yen.
5000円
That's only like $50.
無理無理無理無理。今月のお小遣いもう残ってないってば。
That's really not that bad.
僕も今は手持ちがありません。
Obito, aren't you wealthy?
ない。貯金を下ろせばなんとかなると思うのです。
No, no-chan, no! We're not having you pay for it.
1000円2000円くらいならともかく、一人5000円の負担は正
I
直
mean,
重いわ。
it is a lot for high schoolers.
やっぱそっか。じゃあ自腹案はとりあえず置いといて。
Rewards, incentives, prizes, all that good stuff. Hisato turns back to the whiteboard and dry erase marker squeaks as she scribbles. Sales from primary booth. I'm in this election to win, not sell things at a primary booth.
物販と選挙は両立できないものじゃないでしょ。
Yeah, she has a good point.
だいたいもともと予備選挙の物販は本選の資金を稼ぐために始まったものなのよ。
Yeah, she has a point. Wait, really?
本当よ。だんだん選挙戦にお金がかかるようになってきて、お工のある人以外は立候補もできないのかって問題になったの。
うちの学校はアルバイトも禁止でしょ。だから選挙資金を工面する方法として物販が認められたんだって。なるほどね。物販の期限ってそんなところにあるんだ。
Sounds like we have our answer.
今じゃすっかり物販がメインのイベントになっちゃったけどね。で、私たちは原点に立ち返って選挙資金を稼ぐために物販をやろうと思うの。
I mean, I don't mind selling stuff, but what would we even sell? Doshinshi and figures!
食券らしくお菓子はいかがでしょうか。
And junk food. And BL. I mean, come on. You have Orbital, you have UK, have them dress up and kiss a little bit.
それであれば、のんちゃんは大島ロールの販売を強く推すのです。
What? You want me to charge money for that?
売れるのです。断言します。なんならのんちゃんが買い占めてもいいのですよ。のんちゃんは大人ですから大人買いをするのです。
Yeah, Nonchan is an adult with adult money. You could also sell art. That's not a bad idea of anybody of them. If anyone is an artist in this club.
まあ、お菓子を売るというのは私も最初に考えたんだけど、どのくらい儲かるのかよくわかんないよね。
Wait, I just had the greatest idea. You buy food for the club, right? You buy food for the club. And then what if you sold it? Huh? No, is that against the rules too?
ゆうくんに試算してもらえば。そうね。例えば大島ロール、あれは1ロールあたり原価はいくらかかるの？
Let me think. Let's see. Flour, sugar, milk, eggs, heavy cream, condensed milk. I roughly calculate the base cost, excluding labor and utility expenses. For a plain Ojima roll, it would be about 400 yen, I think. Add fruit and that number will go up.
フルーツはなしでいいわ。それで1本あたりどのく
No,
ら
no,
い
no,
かけてきそう？
no, no. No, no, no. You should have a fruit version and then have a chocolate version. Have a bunch of different versions. If we match the same thickness you get from the corner store, it would be about 10 slices.
とすると、ワンカットの原価は40円。それをいくらで売るかが問題よね。
400 yen? Yeah. What? Okay, fine. Well, the corner store sells them for 150, so we could get away with like 100 yen. Am I wrong? I went to a bakery the other day, and a single slice of cake was $5, and to me, that was a good deal.
それだと1個あたりの儲けが60円。最低3万稼ぐのに必要な数は50ロール。
And have them all ready to go by Saturday morning, you're out of your mind!
作れないの？
I think you could. Are you joking? Even if I skip all my classes tomorrow and spend the whole day baking, I can only make 20 cakes at most!
20本じゃ全部で1万2000円の儲けしか出ないわよ。
I'm sorry, but I literally can't produce anymore without more time!
量を増やすのが無理なら1個あたりの儲けを増やせばいいんじゃないんでしょうか。
You can say anything you want to me in that silky voice.
上がりを増やすには原価を落とすか売価を上げるかのどっちかね。
We gotta raise the price. I think they should do a fruit version, a chocolate version, and a bunch of different, versions. Have, one standard slice, one fruit slice, one chocolate slice, one deluxe special slice. To lower base costs, I could use a cheap soy alternative for heavy cream. That's not gonna taste good. It's not gonna taste good.
それでいくらくらい下がる
It's
の？
not gonna taste as good. About 100 yen per roll, I guess.
それだと20ロールで2000円しか違わないじゃない。焼け石に水よ。
You gotta up the cost.
となると売価を上げる方法しかないんじゃないかしら。
Yeah, but you saw the ones to raise the 30,000 yen minimum, right? Even if we go with the cheaper base cost, we'll still need to sell each slice at 180 yen each.
180円じゃ割高感は否めないわよね。
What about a buy one get one free?
あさ、なんかおまけつければ？
Yeah, I have the right idea.
ただいまご注文された方にはさらにもう一個サービスとか。
That's not a bad idea either. Oh, never mind. That'll cut a profit in half.
ああ、そっか。
Aww.
でも何かつけるのはありだと思うんだけど。
I'm thinking you should have different flavors. Strawberry, chocolate, fruit, whatever kind of flavor.
そうね。付加価値をつけるのは確かにありよね。
だけどそのおまけにお金がかかるとなると本末転倒だと思うの。
I think it's just different flavors, different flavors.
確かにね。
How hard is it to throw some cocoa powder in it? If there's something we can offer for free? At this, the conversation dies out. Yeah, you can have the men make out. I promise you the Fujoshi will be into it.
握手会とか？撮影会もお金かからないよね。
But you'd have to pay for like the backdrop and the camera and the little umbrella. The monkeys are the first to break the silence. To be fair, their suggestions are things I've seen celebrities do, but I don't think anybody would pay money to take a selfie with me.
まあ確かに大島にはビタ1問払いたくないわよね。
Wow.
逆にこっちがお金もらいたい気分になるわよね。
そうですか？僕はお金出せますよ。ゆき先輩のセクシーショットとか撮ってみたいな。
I cannot believe this is Shinji's voice actress. I cannot believe. Just imagine Shinji saying this about Asuka or Nei-chan.
そうですか？僕はお金出せますよ。ゆき先輩のセクシーショットとか撮ってみたいな。
The fourth Evangelion movie, the rebuild of Evangelion was so good because it was just Shinji trauma screaming. It was so hot. What am I, a pinup boy? Yes. You are for today. Yes. What happened to just taking a selfie?
なるほどね。
Yeah, do it for the Fujoshi Club. Do it for the Fujoshi Club. Excuse me, on to what?
ああ、いや別にあんたが売り物になるとは思ってないわよ。ただ方向性は見えたかな。
Meaning?
そう、原価をかけず大島ロールを高値で売りさばく方法の。
Like what?
これ以上は人の意見聞くより自分の中で整理した方がいいと思うから秘密。
Is it gonna be like a cheesecake calendar type thing? What's that supposed to mean?
うまくまとまったらちゃんと発表するから。とりあえず結城は明日大島ロールを最低20本作って。
Yeah, then I'll have to skip all my classes in order to have enough time.
さて物販の話は一旦終わりにして次の話に移るわよ。
She suddenly shrugs off my concerns and turns back to the whiteboard. She erases everything she wrote before and then scribbles a new title. Circulars. Circulars? Like a
予備
newspaper?
選挙で配る配布物の話。
Like a newspaper. I see.
配布
Newsletter.
物って行政三部のブースで配ってるみたいなもの？
Like a newsletter.
そうそう、それ。ああ、去年すごい行列できてたよね。会長さんのところ最長1時間待ちになってなかった？
That's crazy. An hour long wait? That's insane. That's a lot.
なってた。
Why? What makes it so popular? Oh man, I remember that. As I recall, his booth was passing out folders, paper fans, even mouse pads, all featuring a photo of him striking a pose.
一つ大きな疑問があるんだけど、配布物ってどうして選挙違反にならないのかしら？
Who cares? Now that you mention it, it is kind of weird. Shouldn't it count as a bribe since we're giving stuff out for free?
それがね、候補者のパンフレットとして認められれば問題ないんだって。
An advertisement?
そう。だから全部のグッズに会長の名前と写真が入ってたでしょ？
And people wanted that?
だ
Aha.
からうちも何か配布したいのよ。何かって大島のグッズを？
Didn't we just discuss this with the selfies?
そんなもの誰も欲しがらないわよね。
You know, I'd be pretty offended right now if you weren't 100% correct.
僕は欲しいですよ。ゆき先輩のお風呂ポスターとか。
Oh my god. Yeah, of course you want it in the shower. Shower decals? What would you use them for?
いろいろ作りたい気持ちはあるんだけど、さっきの話の通りお金がないの。
Yeah, for now. That's why you gotta
加えて
crowdfund.
時間もないわね。
You gotta crowdfund. Think paper fans would be easy.
だからできることはものすごく限られてるんだけど、何かいいアイディアないかしら。お金と時間をかけずに有効なグッズですか。
どうでもいいものじゃいくらタダでも受け取ってもらえないだろうし。
I think the mouse pad's a good idea.
かといって魅力的なものは費用と時間がかかるわけで。
いっそのことそこにストックしてあるお菓子でも配っちゃえば。
But it needs to have his name and face on it.
お菓子ならみんな受け取ってくれるよね。それはダメ。そこのお菓子は部費で買ったものだから有料になっちゃうわ。
難しいわね。
Yeah, this is me all over again. Trying to come up with crowdfund awards. Yeah, huh? Just then, someone tugs my sleeve. I look over and see Morishita-san staring at me. What's up? Got an idea?
ヤオイ棒
Huh?
ヤオイ棒は食べ放題。
That's smart. That's smart. And also, we didn't pay for it. Yaoi sticks! You were right. We didn't spend a dime of money on them. And then, to make it really authentically yaoi, they should make out!
なるほど。父母からの寄付って形で組み入れてしまえば問題なく処理できるはずよ。
Sure.
父母からの寄付か。ねえゆめ、実家にお願いしたら出してもらえそう？
Sure.
ダメとは言われないと思います。ただ急な話なので数はわかりませんが。
For context, a yaoi stick is just one of those corn snack things.
ふむ。
They're pretty good. I've tried them.
残りの問題があと一つ。
Of course, they're
ど
not
う
called.
やってヤオイ棒をパンフレットにするか
In
ね。
real life, they're not called yaoi sticks. They're like corn sticks, but they're really good. They're like crunchy. They're kind of crunchy. They're kind of like a powderier version of a chip. They're good.
写真と名
I
前を
like
印
them.
刷したヤオイ棒を作ればいいのかしら。
Chat, for next time's Koi Choco stream, should I just buy a bunch of corn sticks and show them to you? So you know what a yaoi stick is?
オリジナルパッケージはできますけど、あと2日で作るのは無理ですね。
Sato looks up at the ceiling and paces around, lost in thought. Then she grabs a sheet of paper and scrawls a message in pen. Ojima Yuki, fighting for our freedoms. Next, she grabs a pair of scissors and cuts out the handwritten message.
これをヤオイ棒の上にテープで貼り付けて。
I mean, that's not really great. Melon kelp flavor? Oops, splurged again. Oh my god.
完成。
What a pervert. Oh my god. This is it? This is your finished product?
そう、候補者の名前と重点政策が書いてあるパンフレットよ。
Barely? Come on, there's no way that'll fly.
そんなことないわ。これは立派なパンフレットよ。
I highly doubt that.
先生はどう思います？
That is not gonna fly. No way.
そうね。私は大丈夫だと思うんだけど、決めるのは戦艦だから。
It's such a cheap way. Oh my god, splurged again. I know, it's so terrible.
いっそのこと戦艦に持ち込んで判断してもらえば？
It's literally just a piece of paper. Taped to it.
そうそう、一番確実な方法よね。いいこと言うわね。それじゃ、愛とキーはこれを持って戦艦に聞きに行って。
I really want some yaoi sticks right now.
私たちが？戦艦って生徒会棟にあるんでしょ？遠いよ。
Just go.
あんたたちが提案したんでしょ？時間がもったいないからさっさと行きなさいよ。
Start walking.
部長は人使い荒いよ。
Grumbling, the monkey sets his handmade yaoi stick circular and leave the classroom.
パンフレットは判断待ちだけど、ヤオイ棒の手配はさっさとやっちゃった方がいいか。
それじゃあ今すぐ実家に連絡取ってみますね。
I love you, Yume. It is a crime he did not get a route.
お願い。ずうずうしいのは承知の上で言わせてもらうけど、できるだけ数が欲しいわ。
Hello, Andrew. How is America's favorite teddy bear girl doing this frigid evening? I am okay. I've been dealing with a touch of insomnia because I haven't slept well in like 4 days. I keep waking up in the dead of night, and then I got really dizzy. It was so weird. I had like this prickling feeling in my brain, kind of like the pins and needles feeling, you know, when it's kind of cold. I had that, and then even though I was lying down, I was so dizzy, like I felt like I was gonna fall, like I was on a rocking horse and it was tilting too far forward. It was scary. And then my left arm has been a little chilly and numb, but it's okay now though. I actually had something like this happen a couple years ago, right before the pandemic, or right at the beginning of the pandemic, and they said it was a complex migraine. Are you getting enough electrolytes before bed? The only thing I drink is water. What has electrolytes in it? Gatorade? I don't even drink soda. At most I just have milk, and then I have water. Glorping your slurp? What? Yeah, it was scary. They had to do like that color imaging thing where they inject it into your veins, and it hurts like crazy, and it feels like you peed yourself. It sucks. It was really scary. They thought it was a stroke or something, but it turns out it was just a complex migraine. So I feel like it was a lesser version of what I went through a couple years ago, because what I went through a couple years ago, it was like serious. I was like 2 a.m. I woke up and I couldn't recognize my own arm. Like, literally, I couldn't feel my own arm. It felt like a piece of meat in bed with me. It was super terrifying. It was the most terrifying thing I'd ever had. And I went through like, the next day, I still couldn't feel anything in the arm. I felt like no heat, nothing. And then my dad put a piping hot cup of coffee on it. It was like, do you feel that? And I'm like, no. Anyway, I had to go to the emergency room. It was a whole thing. It was right at the height of COVID too, so I didn't get any visitors, and I was crying. It sucked. But it turned out it was a complex migraine. It was not a stroke, but they thought it was a stroke, and I'm like, aren't I too young for that? I'm only 5 years old. And the doctor was like, nope. Why are you crying? And I'm like, because it's scary. You know, it got better. Don't worry, Starseed. It took about 3 days, but it got better. That time. That was really serious. But today, I'm pretty much back to normal. But like, yeah, I'd never heard of a complex migraine before. And like, I had to like look it up. Apparently, they can cause temporary paralysis or temporary blindness. It was so scary. Ah. Psychotic episode. It wasn't like psychosis. It was like a neurological thing. It was so scary. It was a couple years back, like I said, right before they had a vaccine for COVID, but right when COVID started, it was in the summer, I remember, because I saw fireworks from my hospital bed. But it was really scary. I went through the whole cycle of emotions. I was like, well, I guess I had a stroke. But at least if I had a stroke, I can think properly and I'm not, like, paralyzed. It was really scary. Was I a VTuber back then? I don't think I was a VTuber back then. I don't think I was a VTuber back then. I don't remember. It was 2019, so maybe it was right before or right after I became a VTuber. The human brain is a scary device, not user serviceable. Yeah, the spongy software does not gel with the meat hardware. I don't like it. It was really scary. So, you know, that was a really scary episode. So, I don't know, I think I went through like a lesser version of that last night, in which I had that weird tingly brain feeling. Also, it's really weird because the brain doesn't have pain receptors. So if the brain doesn't have pain receptors, then how do you have headaches? I don't know how that works. How do you have headaches if the brain doesn't feel pain? I don't understand. Anyway, it was scary, but I was really dizzy last night, and I had a really hard time sleeping because of it. I wasn't able to take a nap, but I did take a nice hot shower, which helped me feel better. I was able to use my favorite strawberry wash, and it smells so good. Anyway, yeah, that was not fun at all. But what, Lord Master Andrew, what do you suggest for electrolytes? I know, like, Gatorade has electrolytes. Like soup? Will soup have electrolytes? Will salt have electrolytes? I don't know. If the brain doesn't feel pain, why do I feel like I'm dying every time I open Twitter, check my neurologist? That's horrible. I have been trying to see a neurologist for like 2 months now. I used to see a specialist, a neurologist, for my injections that I get for migraine treatments. I'm supposed to be having them this month, and then it got delayed to February, and then I moved. So now they're like, we can't get you a neurologist until you see the primary care physician. And you cannot see the primary care physician until April, so I just have to suffer, I guess, until I get a referral to a neurologist. It sucks.
わかりました。期待に応えられるよう
It sucks. I don't like it. My dumb brain, make it cooperate. Make it stop hurting. With that, he pulls out his phone and calls his parents.
父さん、今大丈夫かな
Oh my god, you're so cute! You're so cute. You're such a daddy's boy. Oh my god.
父さん、
父さん、
今大丈夫かな
Oh my god.
父さん、
父さん、
今大丈夫かな
Oh my god, he's a papa con. He's got a daddy complex.
そう。それでね、今、ヤオイ棒の在庫ってどのくらいあるかな
Give us your entire stock of yaoi sticks.
いや、そうじゃなくて、食券に回せる分がどのくらいあるかってこと
Why would you not just sell the yaoi sticks to the Fujoshi Club? I feel like it would be a huge hit. Yeah, but right now I am managing with ice packs. I have like the migraine caps, and I take extra strength Tylenol. So I take about 1,000 milligrams when I need it, which is like daily at this point. But don't worry, that's well below the limit. I can take up to like 4,000 a day, and I'm fine. But yeah, it sucks. It's no fun. Migraines suck.
いつもの定期補充ならわざわざ電話しないよ。今は緊急事態なんだ。
He's so cute.
だからね、
He's so
選挙
adorable.
でヤオイ棒が必要になったんだ。あれだけ欲しいんだ。
I mean, if the game devs weren't cowards, they would have the yaoi sticks being put to good use. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. I can think of a couple places for those yaoi sticks to go that are not the mouth. If you know what I mean.
そうだな。ちょっと待って。
He's so cute. He slips a hand over the lower half of the phone and looks at Chisato.
逆にどのくらい必要なのかって聞かれたんですけど。
We want your entire stock. The easiest way to get electrolytes is just to put a bit of table salt in your water. That's gross. That's gross. Can't I just have salty food? You can also do Gatorade, liquid, IV. Oh, I hate IVs. Coconut milk. And soup broth will have electrolytes if you want something hot to sip on. I drink beef broth for herbs. With herbs for some flavor. I have beef ramen. And I have beef ramen. And I have chicken noodle soup. Will that do? That's all I got. I'm sorry. I don't have Gatorade. I don't have a liquid IV. And I don't have coconut milk.
そうね。最低2000。できれば3000。
Listen, we love a yaoi route. We stand a yaoi king. I know. You should play my eroge if you're into yaoi. Although my newest one is gonna be Yuri, so look forward to that. I am equal opportunist. I do yaoi, I do Yuri, I do het, I do it all.
わかりました。
I'm so sad he doesn't get around! Especially because I know there's a CG featuring him coming up soon. Nodding, Yume goes back to his phone call.
お待たせ父さん。聞こえてた？本当に？
When in doubt, just get noodles. Yeah. Wait, that was so cute. Listen to that. Listen to him.
お待たせ父さん。聞こえてた？本当に？
That little laugh. Oh my god, I love him. I love Yume. I need fan art of me and Yume. Listen. Yume Joshi. Get it? Yume Joshi. Get it? When I was playing Under the Moon, Scorpio, who's not here today, but when he was here, he was so kind. He drew me fan art of me and Seju, my favorite character from Under the Moon. And it was so hot, and I still have it in my folder.
ありがとう父さん。それじゃあ待ってるから。
Oh, salty food helps, of course. The instant ramen usually has a lot of salt in the broth, so it can work. Bananas for potassium, Okay, well, that might explain something because I cannot have bananas. Bananas, along with avocados and some cereals, make my throat itch. It's so weird. And avocados will, put me in excruciating pain for the entire day. It just developed a few years ago, and it makes me so sad because I love avocado. Bananas for potassium, too. Potassium is an important electrolyte for the chronic illness girlies. Well, what can I have that has potassium that's not a banana? Sweet potatoes? Okay, I'm not opposed. I don't hate sweet potatoes. I don't love them, but Mama Kuma loves them. So I will have some sweet potatoes and beef ramen for dinner tonight. With a beep, the phone call ends.
どうだった？
はい、3000本今から持ってきてくれるそうです。
How does he just have 3,000 yaoi sticks lying around?
わお！それはゆめくん、お手柄なのです。
Little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Let me know how the volume is, chat.
ありがとうございます。
Sweet potatoes. I will put that down. Ramen and sweet potatoes is gonna be my dinner. But what else has potassium? Chat, somebody tell me. I can't have avocado.
ヤオイボを思いつ
I
いた
can't
森
have
下さんの
banana.
お手柄よね。
And I can't have certain cereals. It is so weird. Only certain cereals. And mint gave me an allergic reaction one time. So it's weird. It's weird.
そう？
Yeah, good girl, good girl. I love her giant crazy hair vents. Volume is good? Okay, good. Damn right. Without your suggestion, we'd be struggling to think of anything. We owe you one.
ならよかった。
Oh, don't worry about it, Andrew. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Sorry to info dump health advice. My wife had to go through a lot of her life without getting the food accommodation she needed, so it's a thing for me. Hey, listen. I really appreciate you being so helpful and so thoughtful. I need this information, so I appreciate it. Please info dump away. Please info dump away. I hate being chronically ill. It sucks. I appreciate it. Also, oh my god, we have a chat member who's married! Oh my god, I thought we were all single here. Not that I would know what that's like. Who needs a life partner when I have fictional waifus?
あとは向こうからの連絡が入れば。
Ding along. Oh, we got somebody's ringtone.
私の携帯か。お、愛だ。
Oh. After checking the caller ID, she suddenly answered the phone.
もしもし、どうだった？
That was such a cute ringtone. My ringtone is the theme song for Sugar Coated Freaks, the Little Witch game. Now somebody's gonna hear my ringtone in the wild and know it's me. All right.
なるほど。はいはい、わかったわ。
What'd she say?
基本的には OK だけど、剥がれてしまうと誤解を受けるので、しっかりと接着することが必要。だってさ。
It's okay, I'm married to a VTuber. Oh, lucky man. So just imagine being married to yourself. I don't want to marry myself. I'm not that narcissistic. They're seriously gonna let us use yaoi sticks as advertisements? Why don't you just wrap a piece of tape around it? I thought our school's elections were pretty strict, but apparently not. Or maybe they're willing to be more flexible since it's just the primary.
で、しっかりと接着するにはどうすればいいのかな?
You wrap a big piece of tape around it.
宛名シールを使えばいいんじゃないかしら。あれならしっかり貼り付けられるし、手間もかからないわ。
I mean, sure.
あ、それいいわね。手書きで3000枚は厳しいし、み冬、データ作ってくれる？
データを作るのは構わないけど、肝心のシールは？
それは買ってくるしかないけど。
Oh no, they have to buy it.
いくらくらいするのかな？
Welcome back to Budgeting 101.
そうね。20シート入りで1000円くらいかな。
So it's $10, $8 maybe. I'd marry Kumakko, thank you. Who wouldn't marry their little sister? Well, it's kind of illegal in most places in America to marry your blood-related little sister. But we're not blood-related, so it's fine. I'll marry you, chat. Mwah! I want to get married. I want to be a bride. I really want to be a bride. At some point. Let's see. Other potassium-rich foods are beans, tofu, and squash. Okay. I don't really eat beans. I don't really eat squash, but I do have tofu sometimes. If you're having muscle problems, potassium or magnesium can often alleviate them, if not cure them. I've been trying to convince Mama Kuma to get some magnesium, but she won't. But I'll have the tofu. I'll throw some tofu in with my beef ramen.
1シート10面だと20シートで200枚。それが15セット必要だから。
I have a really hard time making tofu crispy. Like I pressed it for like hours, but I have such a hard time getting it crispy in the pan. I tried air frying it. I tried putting it in the pan. I just can't get it crispy.
15000円？高い。そんなに出せないわよ。
ラベルサイズは小さくなるけど 3×8 の24面タイプにすれば節約できるわよ。
それにしたって7セットが必要だから7000円以上かかるわけでしょ。
It's going to cost us money either way, Chisato. Paper and tape aren't free.
シールタイプじゃないと手間が増えて3000個処理するのにかなり時間がかかると思います。
Not all tofu is created equal. It's like the extra firm tofu is the kind. It's not silken, it's the extra firm tofu. I still am not crazy about the texture of tofu. Chisato's hit a brick wall when it comes to the issue of money. And I'm starting to realize just how much it's going to cost to take part in this election.
悩んでないで。誰かに鶴広か銀次町の量販店でも回ってもらえば？多分さっきの試算より2割くらい安く買えると思うわ。
そうね。
Budgeting
一番の
101.
敵は時間の浪費だわ。というわけで、はずき。
I don't work with tofu very much, so I'm at a loss. That's okay. I appreciate the help.
あ？何その手？
当面の活動資金貸してくれない？予備選挙が終わったら返すからさ。
No way. She's a teacher. Isn't that a conflict of interest?
教師が特定の候補に肩入れして金銭的な援助をするのは禁止だったはずよ。
Yeah.
だから寄付しろなんて言ってないわよ。あくまでも借りるだけ。貸借は禁止されてないわ。
じゃあ統一で。
わかったわ。ってどこの闇金よ。
冗談よ冗談。
Grinning, Sensei pulled out her wallet. Oh yeah, we got money!
とりあえず3万でいい？
Yeah, $300!
十分よ。
じゃあ1、2、3。はい、ちゃんと返しなさいよ。
わかってるわ。本当にありがとう。さすがは我らが職権顧問東雲葉月ね。
千里は本当に現金ね。現金手にしながら言われると余計そう思うわ。
うまいこと言うじゃない。
Butter, milk, I see. Chisato and Sensei share a laugh. You know, I have not forgotten that scene where she just puts the protagonist's face in her chest. I have not forgotten that scene. Shota-kan! Okay, we'll finish up this scene. And so the three of us trudge home beneath the streetlights. I'm exhausted. Today sucked!
さすがに私も
Hey, you have a solid plan. That's great. I think I've shared with you, Chad, my rewards for the donathon. I'm pretty sure I've shared it with you. If I have not, remind me and I will share it.
3000個のシール貼りはちょっと無謀だったわね。
It is me, the Shota Queen. This time my fatigue is entirely physical. This must be what people mean when they say they feel like death. But obviously we're all tired. Even after we split 3,000 sticks between the 8 of us, it still left us with close to 400 yaoi sticks each.
でもなんとか終わってよかったわ。
Shota Queen, Yaoi Queen, yeah!
明日はブース準備があるから作業を持ち越したくなかったし。
Insert that Nichijou gif here with 2 girls shaking hands. Am I seriously going to spend the whole day baking 20 Ojima rolls?
ダメ。
3,000 splurges! Hey, it's for the good of the school. Not even a tiny bit of hesitation?
ゆうくんが疲れてるのはわかるけど、物販で売り上げ立てないと選挙は続けていけない
I
し。
find baking very relaxing. I learned how to make cream cheese frosting last year, and that was really fun. Well, what if we just resold the we just said we couldn't do that.
ダメよ。そんなことしたら配布物がなくなるじゃない。
Make the yaois, not the yaoi, make the Ojima roll. Do we need a circular to get through the primary?
それはわからないけど、ヤオイ棒の配布をやめて選挙に落ちたら、結城は後悔しない？
Well, we already went through all the effort of making this plan. If I back out now only to lose the primary, I'll feel like crap for sure. But there's only one thing that bothers me. The president proposed this strategy, so I'm sure it's bound to work. My issue is, it feels like something Tatsumi would do.
そうね。違うとは言えない。辰巳のばらまきを批判していた自分と矛盾してると思うこともある。
But you still want to pass out yelly sticks?
やるわ。ルールで認められてる正当な戦い方だから。
Plus, we have good intentions. Alright then.
がっかりした？
No, not at all. You have a strong sense of integrity, and you despise corruption in all its forms. I trust your judgment.
私もゆうくんと同じ。千里についていくわ。
ありがとう。二人とも。
Aww. Chisata must have really struggled to come to terms with this, but in the end she has chosen to utilize the very same tactic she once criticized. She's decided that the needs of the club outweighs her personal beliefs, because she wants us to win. And I don't want to tell her she's wrong for feeling that way. As we chat, the side street leading to the shopping center comes into view. I wonder if the egg shop's still open.
ああ、あそこの卵屋？すごい安いんだっけ？
Super cheap. I'm gonna need a ton of eggs tomorrow, so I better buy them tonight.
とりあえずダメ元で見に行けば？
Yeah, might as well.
じゃあ、美冬は付き合わなくていいわよ。疲れてるでしょ？
ええ、私はまっすぐ家に帰る
I
わ。
wish I knew how to make
二人も
cake.
邪魔になるし。
Even like box cake, I struggle.
だから違うってば。
それじゃあね、千里、ゆうくん。
Good night. With a soft smile, Michan waves and walks off.
まったく美冬は。
Aggravating, huh?
私たちをネタにするのは本当にやめてもらいたいわ。
Grumbling, we return down the side street toward the shopping center. Why are they so opposed? Now then, oh thank God, their lights are still on.
あ、本当だ。
But wait, they might already be closed.
とりあえず行ってみればわかるわよ。
Wait, what does it say? Every month on the 29th is meat day. Awesome! Meat day! Meat day! Chisata starts running. I thought you were tired. How do you still have so much energy?
ゆうきー！ギリギリセーフよ！
Hello, Haiza. I'm sorry I don't understand that language. She shouts to me from the front of the building, letting me know they're open. Glad I won't to run.
はい、いらっしゃい。
Egg lady! Hi
ちょう
there!
ど閉めたところだったんだけどね。お嬢ちゃんが元気よく来たから延長戦突入よ。
We need all the
私
eggs!
のおかげよ。感謝しなさいよね。
We need a bunch of eggs. We're doing this for the club, so don't demand gratitude from just me.
それで何がどのくらい必要なんだい？
Well, I need about 10 cartons of medium eggs.
MS 玉を10パックね。はい、全部で800円でいいわよ。
That's incredibly cheap. Oh my god. $8 for 10 cartons of eggs? You mean it? Thank you so much. Grateful for the discount. I gladly take on my wallet.
はい、こちらお釣りと卵。気ぃつけて持って帰るんだよ。
Yes, ma'am. Thanks again. With that, we walk out of the store.
ねえねえ、1パック88円だから80円もおまけしてくれたわよ。
Can she still turn a profit at those prices?
でもそこの卵屋はどうして安いの？スーパーだと確か1パック200円くらいするわよね。
200 yen a carton. Oh my god. Do you know how expensive eggs are in America? It's the size of the eggs. Grocery stores usually only carry large eggs, but these are medium.
へえ、どのくらい大きさが違うの？
The size. The size is the difference. I don't know the exact numbers, but in my experience, 4 medium eggs worked out to about 3 large.
単純計算で4分の3にしても MS 玉の方がずいぶん安いわね。
Eggs have less value when they're on the small side.
そういうもんなんだ。
Yeah, life is weird like that. As we walk down the street talking about eggs. Wow!
しょ
Isara! Homie-san walks out from the side of the exit of the fast food restaurant where she works, carrying a plastic bucket. Homie-san!
大島先輩に住吉先輩。
I keep forgetting she is Ilya's voice actress. When she spots us, she sets down her bucket with a thud and walks over.
こんばんは。頑張ってるわね。はい、頑張ってます。そうだ、大島先輩聞きましたよ。生徒会選挙に立候補されたんですね。
Oh yeah, it just kinda happened.
クラスの森下さんが署名集めててびっくりしましたよ。こっちこそ驚いたわ。みちるの署名を見たら青美さんの名前があるんだもの。
Small world, huh?
そういえば昨日の放送
It is totally Ilya!
森下さんと話をしました。みちるとどんな？はい、大島先輩ともっと仲良くなりたいかって。なんでそんなことみちるが青美さんに聞くのよ。
Oh no, she does have a route. She does have a route. Don't ask me. It probably has something to do with that thing she said.
どれよ。
Yesterday at lunch, she asked me if I wished I was closer to Aomi-san, remember?
ああ、そういえばそんな話してたわね。
She must have followed up with Aomi-san after that.
なんかわかりそうでわからない話ね。
What do you mean?
あんたと青美さんに仲良くなりたいかって聞いて、みちるはその後どうするつもりなの？
When you put it that way, I guess it does seem kind of strange. Hold on a second, chat. I got a message. I need to look at it real quick. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. Okay. Also, I use Google Translate, so you're welcome, Haiza. Doitashimashite. But I'm sorry I don't understand what language that is.
あ、もしかしてあんたがみちるに根回しを頼んだ？
No, on the tiny off chance I wanted a wing woman. Do you really think I'd ask Morishita-san?
それは確かにあのみちるだもんね。
Right.
とするとやっぱり何かおかしな話ね。
Wakanai. But I mean again, this is Morishita-san we're talking about.
そうよね。あのみちるのすることに辻褄や根拠をも森下さんって初見でもそういう扱いなんですか？
So she does have a route, don't worry. She is kinda lusty though. You too?
はい、すごく気まぐれで何を考えているかわからないから猫みたいって言われてます。
That's true. Oh my god!
ぴったりかもですよね。お
At the topic of Morishita-san starts to wind down, Aomi-san notices the large quantity of eggs in my possession. May I offer you an egg in this trying time?
そんなにたくさんの卵 どうされるんですか？
We're gonna fry them! Oh, I'm gonna use them to make roll cakes.
ロールケーキって大島先輩が作られるんですか？
Yeah, it's kind of a hobby for me. That's so cute.
そうなんですか。でもロールケーキってそんなに卵使いませんよね。
Actually, yeah, I gotta bake 20 by the end of tomorrow.
20本？どうしてそんなに？あさっての予備選挙で売るのよ。予備選挙と、そっか、あれって物販 OK なんですよ
No,
ね。
her face is so adorable. What are you talking about? I love her little McDonald's uniform. Yeah, it's a thing for some reason.
もともとは本選の選挙資金を稼ぐためなんだけどね。そういえば予備選挙で思い出しましたけど、私も明日の設営からスタッフとして派遣されるんですよ。
I'll be there to cheer you on. Fin aid labor?
はい、そうです。どこに配属されるかは明日になってみないとわからないんですけど。そうだ。仕事の中に候補者の雑用係というのがあるんですよ。
Oh my god, I hope she gets assigned to us.
候補者の雑用が、はい、候補者ごとに1名
I hope
専属の
so.
雑用
I
係
hope
として
so.
配属されるんです。
Ooh, that'd be great if possible.
そうね、働き者の青みさんが来てくれるならすごく助かるわ。確率的には厳しいと思いますけど、もしそうなったらよろしくお願いします。
青みさん、何やってるの？
No!
早く戻ってきて。
Shut up!
すみません。
Don't worry, girl, you did nothing wrong. Whoops, we talked for so long we accidentally got Omi-san in trouble.
それじゃあ選挙頑張ってください。応援してます。
Thank you. Alright. I think this is a good stopping point, I think.
ありがとう。精一杯頑張るわ。
This is about the end of the in-game day, I think. Tell her stupid boss that cute girls don't have to work. I agree. Okay. Let me save. Why is it black? Here we go. So let's save. And I don't want to quit the game. I want to go to the title. Wait. Waha! Here we go. Alright, let me get out from under the register. Whoops. Here we are. Let's get rid of all this. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I hope you had fun. Thank you, Lore Master Andrew, and Heiza, and Starsin, and Hachinichi, and Pumpkin, and Cadence, and, who else came? I think that's everybody. Ijitsu. Now I think that's everybody. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Do not forget, my next stream is a special time. It is 10 a.m. on January 24th. That is 10 a.m. PST. Do not forget. Let me see who I can raid on Twitch. Who can I raid? I don't know you people. Who do I know that I can raid? Oh, Kyo! Alright, we're gonna go raid Kyo. Kyo is streaming. We're gonna go raid Kyo. Everybody, hop on Twitter. Not Twitter. Hop on Twitch. So we can all go raid Kyo. Let me send you a link to my Twitch so you can all hop on. We gotta raid Kyo. He's gonna be so happy. We gotta raid Kyo. Kyo's gonna be so happy. Okay. Here. This is my Twitch. Please. Okay, we gotta hop on so we can raid Kyo, okay? Alright. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Please don't forget to come to my birthday stream. Please. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.